Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, will kick off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Gamecocks offense will go to work first. Clemson just put a beat down on the Gamecocks the last time these two met.
Yeah, it wasn't.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence.
Fuck. Fudge, I mean. Into the season, and he's hurt out.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it.
I gotta actually throw. My Heisman hopes are out.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Dropping back, it's Bryant. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5.
Happy Tuesday to you, Daniel.
They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're...
Oh, good breakaway.
Find some space. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. You think that coach really had any doubt? He's in his own territory, but you only have a few inches to go.
Go, go, go. I don't care what side of the field it is, 4th and inches. I'm going for it. I like my chances.
Oh, that's right. Heisman hopeful again. But they're an awesome season.
To the air on 1st down. Got his man.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
It was a really nice play there. The thing I like about this guy, too, his versatility. He's not just good running the ball, but he can catch and he can block. And you think about all the greats they've had at the position in recent years. Versatility at the running back position, being an every down back. And that's exactly what this guy embodies.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers.
Good job.
The line of scrimmage and getting running backs on the ground.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. It's complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Looking to throw, it's Bryant. He's got it.
Touchdown,
Tigers. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down...
This drive will start at the 6-yard line. Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way. At least create a hole so the running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have any.
They'll run play action. Unloads it left. Intercepted. Fences set him up. Man, the play is the officials take a break to let it down. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Looking downfield on first down. He lets one fly deep. And that one's going to be batted away incomplete, and we have played one. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. To the ground with the back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a fourth down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Oh, he dropped it just... Looking to throw, it's Bryant. Spits it out to the back. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He fires one deep over the middle.
Jesus.
Picked off, threw it right into the teeth of double. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
What is up with Brian today?
As Big Thursday was officially named the Palmetto Bowl in 2014. The trophy came a year later, replacing the old Hardee's Bowl trophy.
Very apropos. A silver palm tree for the Palmetto Bowl. That makes sense, David. This is the biggest sporting event in the state of South Carolina. I know this is a game that you and I have really enjoyed watching over the years.
I mean, so much fun, and the definition, Jesse, of hate all throughout the state, and bragging rights to whoever wins this football game and gets that trophy.
Here comes Clemson with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. And the ball's free in the backfield. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
He was down.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach is calling timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call.
Called it.
Tigers go to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Bryant. Right on the money. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Wants to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Fires to the right. And he throws another interception. His 3rd one of the night. And they capitalize. They'll start this drive going to the air. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. This rivalry dates back to 1896. It's been a little bizarre with the chicken curse. And it's a bit unusual, too, because the state school, South Carolina, isn't the perennial football power.
No, but it's kind of had its ebbs and flows a little bit back and forth. Some great coaches on both sides, but the in-state hate is beautiful.
You know, there's a lot of great rivalries, especially down in the South and the Deep South. This is one of the better ones, though, because you just never know what the outcome is going to be.
Finds a man in the middle. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, they're after him. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. He wants to go deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. To the ground to try to move the chains. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Gonna let it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The throw to the outside is complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Smith dropping to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. That should be the final play of the 1st half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Sends it downfield. Hits him in stride inside the 10. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, the Palm Tree Trophy on the line, and already Clemson and South Carolina have given us some stirring moments. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's send it back to the guys to see how the battle between South Carolina and Clemson plays out.
And the Gamecocks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was hoping for something a little more. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Not hard to figure out why they trail to start this third quarter. 3 first-half turnovers.
So if you're on offense, let's just stay out of our way and find out what happens here in the second half. We're not even giving ourselves a chance because we keep turning the football over. If we can do that, we've got a chance to come back in this game.
I think it's a crazy balance between being really aggressive in the second half and finding ways to make plays, but also not shoot ourselves in the foot, right? Like, they didn't live well in that in the first half. Let's see if they can be a little bit more aggressive while still taking care of the football.
To throw, it's Bryant. Grabs it in the middle. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going to try to get it himself. He's not. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Clemson is quick to the line. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And it's his 4th interception of the game. The play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. They want to get this defense on its heels. This guy has the look of the next big play receiver at Clemson in the vein of T. Higgins or Mike Williams.
Or DeAndre Hopkins, or Sammy Watkins. I mean, the list is pretty lengthy of guys that are big, explosive, fast, and they can really win on the outside. And Clemson, as much as anybody, they're going to catch the ball, spin it to those guys, let them go make plays.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because
fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. Man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
They go right back to it.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They've only converted 1 time in 3 4th down attempts, but they'll try to move the sticks with this one. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47.
That's how we do it, boys.
They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That bad.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here.
Oh!
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the
Oh, he caught it.
He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. Handoff to the single running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Get it out on the screen. Open space at the 25. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. The give to the back. And he was able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the third. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. Can't wait to see how this fourth quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll go to the ground.
First
Well,
down.
I think the defense is expecting here on third down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on first, had a nice carry, got it on second. Now he set him up in third and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down.
And these are the big decisions you have to make in a football game. How confident are you in your defense? That's all this decision comes down to. If I kick a field goal,
Touchdown, Clemson! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Aggressive, 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 man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure.
Smaller is bigger. We were behind, you retards.
Get these guys going in the game.
no doubt, find those plays you know you can run in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier.
Oh.
Down here.
Oh, pass interference, call it.
Win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that. You can show your exotic.
He hit me up for the ball went fast.
In the back end, expecting
Okay, fine.
Toss it in the first down and more.
First down.
And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They go to the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And you hear people talk about the 4-minute offense all the time in football. What does that mean? That means you're getting first downs, running the clock, and just right now physically dominating up front. Nice job by this offense.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Trying play action. Shoots it to the left.
First down?
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Love the play call offensively because you've got the lead. The defense expects you to run the ball. You just did it the previous play, so there you dial up play action, set up an easy throw, and you keep the clock ticking.
Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
What a comeback Clemson has done this game.
Back to throw, it's Bryant. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Now the play fake. And
we'll
the
take it.
defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, that one will leave him.
Oh, they did not get it. They did not get it. Our ball. Our ball. They have one timeout, and it's ball game, folks. And we go undefeated.
Leaves it with the running back. And he's able to...
Last timeout. Deal. Oh, they're not going to deal it yet.
That ball back and preserve time for their offense. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on 2nd down. Breaks into the open. They'll make the stop at that first down.
There it is.
Victory
formation.
And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. South Carolina did a lot of throwing before the game, but as it turns out,
we rebuilt Clemson to a championship team.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us.
In 2 seasons, folks.
I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Woo-woo! Good job. Horrible game, but good job.